what did you think of y'all's aggressiveness tonight? You had 9 dunks in the first half. How much was it about y'all wanting to just kind of put the hammer down and set a tone?
We wanted to really set a tone. In the past we've struggled with mid-major teams after having good wins, and we just wanted to really make a statement today. We were aggressive, but we weren't aggressive as we should be. But it was really part of the game plan, impose our will on this team.
Yeah. Hey, did y'all by chance see what happened to Kansas State? I mean, they took a light opponent lightly and they got beat at home. I mean, did anybody talk about that?
No, we didn't talk about that. We try to focus on us and what we need to do. We learned from the past, like Bradford games and stuff like that, and we need to bring a level of seriousness and competitiveness in every game, no matter who we playing.
Cool.
Yeah, Andrew. I think it was with about maybe 10 minutes left in the second half. They cut that lead, y'all's lead down to 10, and you guys went on a run after that. But just curious, what were they doing to keep the game so close, and why weren't y'all able to kind of put them away earlier than you were?
They were a real disciplined team. They ran their offense really well, and it took us a while to really adjust. I think we had a little lapse on defense when they made that run, and once we adjusted and started to take away their offense that they continue to run, that's when we started to get more stops.
And at the end of that game, when y'all went on that run, it looked like Greg really settled into a groove, into a rhythm. Looked probably as good as he has offensively all year. How big is that for y'all headed into Sunday's game against Baylor?
We need everybody full confidence going into the game against Baylor. A lot of guys on our team haven't been playing the best, but once we gel and start to really connect, I think we're really going to be able to compete with a lot of teams.
Andrew, speaking of Greg, what have you seen from him early, and is there a sense that he's just kind of stepping into this and figuring it out early on, as opposed to maybe coming in and dominating like maybe he thought he might?
Yeah, he's just a young guy, and he's playing with a lot of veteran guards and a lot of veteran players. So a lot of people on this team has been around for a while. So he just has to find his niche, find his home, and really figure out when he can attack and when not to attack. And I felt in the second half, he really started to be able to pick and choose his spots. And once he really picks and chooses when he can score and when not to, I think that's really going to help the team and him.
And then how about for you? I mean, you didn't shoot the ball great the last 2 games. You didn't play a ton down the stretch against Villanova. I'm curious what your mindset was and how aggressive you wanted to be just to get yourself out of a little mini slump over a couple games.
Yeah, I have been putting a lot of pressure on myself, but I just got to focus on defense. That'll take care of everything for me and for the team. So can't really worry about my shot. I'm gonna stay in the game. I'm gonna stay in the gym, and then I know eventually once my confidence gets higher, after not playing, I think I'm gonna be fine.
Andrew, I know you guys wanted to make a statement in terms of, handling your business in these types of games after those big name opponents. What was the conversation like on the court amongst you guys as Texas State was hanging around in that second half and cut that lead down?
We didn't play to our full potential like we did in the first half. I think we had a lot of defensive lapses, but that comes with maturity and that comes with us learning. So we know we need to grow, continue to grow, and continue to play our brand of defense, regardless of who our opponent is.
How would you grade where you guys are offensively right now? It looked like at times throughout this game, you guys got to the paint, ball popped around, got a bunch of open looks, and other times it kind of just hung out on the perimeter too much. Where do you think you guys are on offense?
Our offense is continuing to get better as guys continue to learn and play with each other. And, once everybody starts making shots and really get that feel and have that continuity and moving that chemistry, I feel that we're really going to be good. I can't really grade it wise right now, but I know once everyone, me, Greg, Jericho, get on the same page with Matt and Courtney and everybody else follow suit as well, I think we're really going to be really good.
Ethan, go ahead.
Andrew, obviously your shooting hasn't been great these past couple of games, but how important is getting to the line for you, and what you did a couple times early today?
I just wanted to make myself a two-dimensional player. I don't want to be just a three-point shooter. I want to be able to be very versatile so I can be able to affect the game without shooting threes. I want to be able to rebound, pass, and be able to get my teammates in positions to score, just like they try to get me in positions to score.
Got it. And also with COVID, it's obviously tough, but do you have any birthday plans for tonight after the game, or was today just the game just it?
If anything, it'd be something small with my teammates. I really wouldn't not gonna go out or anything like that. Just real small and intimate with my friends, I guess. Yeah, there's not really much to do.
Got one last one, Brian. Go ahead.
Now's not the time to go to the club. Is that what you're saying, Andrew?
Say it again.
You there? I said, so now's not the time you want to go to the club? Is that what you're telling us?
Nah. Jeopardize the season to risk COVID? Nah. Mm-mm.
Exactly. Sunday is a big one. You guys are going to open against the team that was picked to win the league. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about where you guys are? And are y'all ready to go to Baylor?
I feel we need to prepare a little better. Once we prepare, guys feel confident, and we take a level of seriousness to really own our matchups and know the scouting report and play aggressive on the inside. I feel like we can really compete with these guys. I feel like we're ready to play against them and really show our talents.
Hey, Greg. Every game you have you've had a flash of something really good and probably something that you wish you could do again. How do you feel like these first 4, 5, 6 games have gone for you, and what have you learned mostly about playing at this level?
It's been a kind of a struggle for me. I'm on the offensive end, but what I'm trying to just keep learning is just how to play with pace, just play off my teammates and just help the game slow down for me, and just how to get my teammates involved more. Because in high school I was just a one-man show, but now I have other good players on my team. I got to use them.
What's been the biggest surprise about playing at this level?
How tight the help is, really.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know it was gonna be that tight.
Dustin, go ahead.
Yeah, Greg, speaking of that, there's that moment you caught fire in the second half, shooting the ball from beyond the arc, but you had a chance to shoot another one, but you made the extra pass to Donovan. He drove in, kicked it over to Kai. Kai gets fouled on a dunk attempt. Is that an example of those things you're better starting to understand about, playing as a team at this level and not forcing the issue on offense?
I mean, I wouldn't say that. I've just been a really good team player, and I'm just gonna give up a good shot for make a great play. And I just feel like the pass to Donovan to Kai, that was a better play than me shooting a 3 and getting 21. So I feel like I should make the great plays for my teammates because they make great plays for me.
Did that and one in the second half get you going? I mean, they cut that lead down to 6 at one point. It seemed like the game started getting a little chippy. There was some talking. I mean, we can hear it up here because there's nobody in the arena. Did that kind of get you going because you really shot the ball well after that?
Yeah, it did get me going. One thing, and then they were talking trash on the end. So, trash talk is the one thing to get me going. So, yeah.
Rob, go ahead.
Greg, did you think this would be easier? The transition to college would be a little bit easier than it's been to this point?
Not really. I think it's going to be like this. I just haven't really prepared myself for this. I just thought it came a lot sooner. It came a lot sooner than expected.
Brian, you're up.
Yeah, Greg. I'm curious about your game as it's developed. I mean, you're trying to shoot some threes. Maybe that doesn't work, and then you're driving. You got defense too. I mean, I know you want to get better at everything, but what in your mind is the list of things? Okay, I want to get better at 1, 2, 3, 4 in that order.
I would just say the main thing I want to get better at is just playing with pace and just knowing where the next play is. Just having that next level basketball IQ. And once I get that, then everything else will fall into play.
How much does it help? You're playing on a team with everybody they've played all over this league. They've had highs, lows, and everything in between. I mean, how much can you lean on these older guys for advice or anything?
I lean on them quite often because sometimes a lot of the times I do struggle, and they pick me back up fast. Like Matt, Courtney, everybody on the team, our seniors, juniors, they really helped me throughout this college transition. And just like Greg gets better, when you play more, the game slows down for you, and then you can make plays, and then we can make plays for you, and then we can win a lot better because this win right here, that wasn't our full potential.
Mm-hmm.
Greg, do you have
Dustin,
to
go ahead.
stop and Greg, do you have to stop and remind yourself sometimes that you've already played Indiana and North Carolina and teams of that caliber, all just like jumbled in right now? Like it's come pretty quick for you. You have to kind of stop and say, hey, I've played some quality competition already.
Yeah, I think about that almost every day because those are two really great basketball programs, and it's just like, dang, it's like on the next team we play, like, dang, I play Baylor on a Sunday. It's just crazy how like fast things come.
Jake, you're up.
Greg Shaka was talking a little bit about your relationship with Kai and how you guys are kind of growing together and both of you slowly realizing your potential. Can you tell us just how your relationship has taken off over these first few weeks and how awesome it is to see him and you as well just throwing down a few of those dunks early today?
Yeah, me and Kai, that's my twin right there. We started really talking like before I got here, but like once he got here, that's when our relationship got better and better, and we just have like these high expectations, I forgot the word, high standards for ourselves, and we kind of relate to each other, so that made our bond a lot stronger. And we only want to see each other get better and win games and reach our goals independently and team wise. So I feel like with those things come together, that's what made our friendship